At first, in this video, we shall see the description of the first 5 stanzas. Secondly, we will talk about the rest of the stanzas in the second video. Dear students, when I explain the poem, keep open your textbook. Take the pencil, pause the video and write down the meaning of difficult words in your textbook.
Now let's see the first stanza. Nishu, read the first one.
How beautiful is the rain after the dust and heat in the broad and fiery street, in the narrow lane. How beautiful is the rain.
Here the poet depicts about the most beautiful view of rain. When it rains in the broad street, in the narrow lane, and in the fiery street, after long period of scorching heat and dust of summer season, what happens? The rain looks really beautiful. Here, fiery means the view of street looks like fire. You can look at the first picture for better understanding. And here the lane means a narrow street with buildings both the side. You can see the second picture also. In Hindi we can say gully. Poet says that the dust is washed, heat is over, there is coolness everywhere, and everything is very lovely to see when it rains. Now let's look at the second stanza.
How it clatters along the roofs like the tramp of hoops. How it gushes and struggles out from the throat of the overflowing spout.
Here the poet W.H. Longfellow continues to describe about the rain. He says, when it rains heavily, what happens? It clatters the roof. Here, clatter means striking of two objects and making heavy sound. You can look at the first picture, the clattering of rain on the roof. When the rain comes heavily, it strikes on the roof. As a result, it makes sound like the sound of heavy steps of the animal. As it rains, it sounds like the tramp of the hoof. Here, tramp means sound of heavy steps of animals, and hoof means the hard part of the foot of animals. You can look at the second picture, or Hindi we can say khur. Here the poet has compared the clattering of rain on roof with the running sound of heavy steps of animals like horses, oxen and cows. And again poet says that As it rains heavily, the roofs of the houses is filled with water, and hence it gushes through the mouth of the overflowing spout. Here, gushes means the filled water on the roof that flows quickly and in large quantity through the pipe. You can look at the first picture of gushing of water, and here spout means long pipe through which water flows from the terrace. Here the poet has given human quality to pipe as throat. Actually, the pipe does not have throat like human being. This literary device is known as the personification.
Now let's see the third stanza. Across the window pane it pours and pours, and swift and wide, with a muddy tide, like a river, down the gutter roars. The rain, the welcome rain.
Here again the poet depicts about the rain. He says, on account of heavy rain and continuous rain, the water pours quickly and continuously. Here, pour means water flows quickly and continuously. You can look at the first picture. The water spreads far and wide swiftly. Here, swiftly means quickly. Due to continuous heavy rain, the water flows like a river roaring in the gutter. Here, gutter means drain. You can look at the second picture. And roar means making loud, deep sound. All these things, the poet depicts in a beautiful manner, and thus everyone welcomes the rain cordially after the summer season.
Now let's see the fourth stanza. The sick man from his chamber looks at the twisted brooks. He can feel the cool breath of each little pool. His fevered brain grows calm again, and he breathes a blessing on the rain.
Now, the poet introduces a sick man in this stanza. Here, the sick man lies on his bed in the chamber. Here, chamber means room. And from there, he looks at the bent brooks. Here, brook means small bent streams or river. You can see the first picture. He feels the each little pool. Here, pool means little drop of water. And his headache is over. His fevered brain is gone. Fevered brain means we can say his headache is finished. He feels relief on his head due to rain. And then he thanks the rain. Here he breathes blessing, means thanking God for the rain. Now let's see the fifth stanza.
From the neighboring school come the boys with more than their wanted noise and commotion, and down the wet streets sail their mimic fleets, till the treacherous pool engulfs them in its whirling and turbulent ocean.
There are various difficult words in this stanza. So, first of all, let's see their meanings. First, treacherous pool means dangerous pool. You can see the first picture for better understanding. Second, engulf means affected or surrounded. Third, whirling means spinning round and round. You can see the picture. Fourth, turbulent. It means disturbed and noisy. Alright, so here the poet has depicted about his neighboring school children, very especially boys. When it rains, the school children make wanted noise. Here, wanted noise means children make more noise than usual noise in excitement. At the same time, they sail their artificial fleets on the down wet streets in commotion. Here, commotion means making noise in excitement, and fleet means group of ships made of papers. You can see the first picture. So, how far do the children sail their fleets on the down streets? Children sail their fleets till it is affected by the whirling. And then finally they go into the noisy and disturbed ocean.